Good afternoon from London. It's a bright spring afternoon here in London. A great day for a day trip, and I intend to go on a day trip in the next few days. And hello from me, Dr. Dermot Hudson, the chairman of the British Group for the Study of the Juche idea, chairman of the Korean Friendship Association of the UK, an official delegate of the KFA for the UK, and also president of the Association for the Study of Songun Politics of the UK. Greetings to all viewers, especially female viewers, on the occasion of International Women's Day. And goes without saying that this is actually a very important event in people's career, which is celebrated in a number of different ways. It's actually an official public holiday in the DPRK, the 8th of March. And in fact, there's many things in the DPRK with 8th of March in the title, such as the 8th of March Hotel in Sariwon, just to name a few. Anyway, in people's career, this event is celebrated in all sorts of different ways, by mass meetings, by different events and sports games, and also by women being presented with flowers by their husbands and by family members. Women in people's career have much to celebrate on International Women's Day, unlike women in the capitalist world, who have to suffer double and triple oppression and exploitation, plus the burden of ever-increasing prices hitting families' budgets. And in this respect, I'd like to mention in the UK how energy prices are going up by 54%. Yes, 54%. This will be a tremendous burden on working class families, including women, and no doubt it will make life very difficult for people. Anyway, back to the subject of International Women's Day and people's career. On the 30th of July 1946, the Provisional People's Committee of North Korea, as it was then, headed by the great leader President Kim Il-sung, enacted the law on sexual equality, which for the first time in the history of Korea, gave women equal rights with men, liberating women from centuries of double and triple oppression by feudalism. Among its many provisions was the stipulation that women should receive equal pay for equal work. This was 24 years before the UK adopted equal pay legislation. And even today in the capitalist countries, despite legislation being passed and despite a lot of talk and flowery words, there still remains a big gender pay gap. There's a big difference between what women and men can earn. But, in people's career, this was abolished at one stroke in 1946. Later, equal rights for women in the DPRK were enshrined in the Constitution, as well as further legislation that was enacted in 2010. Article 77 of the Socialist Constitution of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea states that women are accorded equal status, equal social status and rights with men. The state shall afford special protection to mothers and children by providing maternity leave, reduced working hours for mothers with several children, a wide network of maternity hospitals, creches, kindergartens and other measures. The state shall provide all conditions for women to play their full roles in society. End of the quote from the Constitution. In people's career, unlike the capitalist countries, legislation on gender equality is backed up 100% by practical and substantial measures. Childcare is free of charge, and there is a big network of nurseries and creches, including workplace creches and even round-the-clock, 7-day-a-week nurseries. In the UK, nurseries are very expensive. In people's career, the amount of maternity leave increased from 77 days in the 1970s to 150 days in the 1980s. And a few years ago, it was increased to over 200 days. And this can be supplemented by regular and additional holidays. Women who have more than 3 children can work for 6 hours but get paid for an 8-hour day, something which is totally unheard of in capitalist society. Women hold important and responsible positions in the DPRK. Some are deputies to the Supreme People's Assembly and to local People's Assemblies. When I visited the DPRK in February 2019, I was shown round the Pyongyang kimchi pickle factory by a woman manager, and it is in fact quite common in the DPRK for women to hold positions like director, vice director or manager or head teacher. And I'd also mention that in People's Career, women have their own mass organisation, the Socialist Women's Union of Korea, which was originally the Korean Democratic Women's Union. And, in capitalist countries, you don't have mass organisations like the Socialist Women's Union of Korea representing women and their interests. So, in People's Korea, gender equality is not a distant dream or a slogan, but a reality. This is thanks to the great Juche-based socialist system and the guidance of the great leaders, President Kim Il-sung, Chairman Kim Jong-il and Marshal Kim Jong-un. Thank you for listening to this video. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing to our channel and our affiliated channel, Korean Friendship Association of the UK. And also, please check out our publications. We have published a lot of books defending people's career. We're going to be publishing some more in the coming months, and I will be aiming to produce a revised and expanded version of my latest book, The Great Conspiracy Against People's Career. Also, we need your active supports, so please check out our events. We're going to hold another KFA UK Literature and Poetry Evening at the end of the month. Also, probably an online seminar to mark the 40th anniversary of the publication of On the Juche Idea. And in April, we will be marking the 110th anniversary of the birth of the great leader, President Kim Il-sung, and hope to organise real-life events and online events to mark that very important occasion. And lastly, we hope to, in May, hit the streets and do a picket. Not decided a target yet. It might be the BBC, it might be the MOD, it might be the South Korean Embassy or the US Embassy. Watch this space, please. And again, thank you for your support. It's great we've reached 1,500 subscribers. Let's try and find more. Please share these videos, tell people about the channel. Thank you very much. Have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.